Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal, back here for night number 3 of week 3 here in the Jersey Pro League here on Wednesday, June 18th here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House here in Newark, New Jersey, home of the New Jersey Devils, the only pro sports team here in the great Garden State of New Jersey. Tonight it's all the club division here for the JPL. Mr. Lemon Stick Wax taking on College Hockey Buzz in a yellow versus yellow matchup here in this one. So if we do get confused on players, trust me, I'm probably going to as well at this point because we've got gold on yellow. Basically a mustard gold color versus bright yellow. The only thing that is going to save us is hopefully the blue stripe on the Mr. Lemon Stick Wax jerseys. As well as a lot of blue pants, blue helmets, and red helmets for them, since there's a lot of Delaware and Marist guys on that squad. But either way, we're getting ready for this one. Warm-ups have concluded, and it's been a great week so far here in the JPL. Another late one here for us at BSB. Another 9:45 or roughly start time here for a third straight day here in Newark. We'll be back once again tomorrow for our second round of the Pro Division this week to close out week number 3. That is a 8:45 start time, so a little bit earlier, thankfully. And then next week we're back to our regularly scheduled 7:15, 8:45 for all of next week, which is very, very nice for our regularly scheduled times for next week as we get ready to go for this one. Coming into the game, College Hockey Buzz still looking for their first win of the year, currently 0-3 on the season so far. Game number 4 here in this one, sitting 8th in the JPL club division. Have gotten a good amount of goal scoring, but have needed some better defensive play throughout the year so far. And then on the other side of things, Mr. Lemon Stick Wax, 2-1 on the year, 4 points, 4th place in the JPL here, coming into game number 4. And they've been really good in terms of scoring, but also need some more help on the defensive side. They've been getting some great goaltending in between the pipes, though, from Jacob King, 2-1 record, 367 GAA, and a 928 save percentage, has been the best in the JPL club division so far. Trying to gun for the 2025 JPL Vezina Trophy. As we get ready for the opening draw here, just want to say a quick thank you for tuning in once again to all of our coverage here of the Jersey Pro League. Here for the 2025 campaign. It's been a great one so far. Have a lot of great action to come as we get ready for the opening draw. And we're off here for this one. Quickly picked up and played in. Taken here by LSW. Stevens trying to keep this one along the wall. Meehan with it now into the slot. Had it knocked away as that one goes up and over the bar. Dangerous chance there from S.J. Lecomte. As this will go all the way back here to Gold in his own end. Zach Gold from the University of Rhode Island. ACHA D1 school. He's able to keep it here. Plays it across to Lecomte. Trying to drive it on the backhand is stopped there by Stevens. Still with it, though, is Lecomte. Lecomte in the corner. Pass back up to the point. Quick shot gets blocked away as O'Shaughnessy tried to get on it. O'Shaughnessy, excellent last year in the 2024 JPL season. As it's picked up here by LSW. Taylor the other way. Plays it across, able to find Richie Williams as he tried to spring it up, looking for Stevens. Just couldn't connect on the feed. As Carnamola will go the other way. Carnamola with it onto the backhand, fires a shot onto King, and he makes the stop. Another chance there from Lecomte, tried to go through the legs, went up and over. As this one goes back up to the point for Kane. Kane to Lecomte, looking for a pass back into the circle, is tapped away by Taylor. And this one is lofted out of the zone. O'Shaughnessy able to get on it now. Partial breakaway chance, Halkowski chasing back. That one stopped there by the 41 of Bo Solomon. Big time save by Solomon there. Got a little bit of it with the shoulder as Jacoby will collect this one. Shots 1-1 right now here with 13:18 left to go in the first as Kane will put it into the corner. Burke. He rings it around. Picked up here by Kushner, who plays it across for Dino there. Now Kushner walking in, breakaway chance. Kushner with it. He fires, stopped by Solomon again. Big time stop there on Kushner. Kushner has 6 points so far in 3 games, as King will glove that one down with the leather for the whistle. Josh Kushner plays for one of our partners at the College of New Jersey, TCNJ, for their ACHA D1 team. Hails from Manalapan, New Jersey. 5'10", $150. Was excellent last year for TCNJ and looking to get even better in the coming 25-26 season in the fall. We'll be back with TCNJ down in Lawrenceville yet again at the Zai Fieldhouse in September, as he has it once again here. Kushner with it, driving into the slot. He fires, kicked aside by Solomon. Got that one with the pads. Bounces out here to E.J. Glye, one of his teammates at TCNJ. As this one hops back out to the neutral zone again, Burke will corral it. Ryan Burke plays for the New Jersey Devils Youth U18 AAA team in the AYHL, as that one will bounce all the way back into the glove of King, who will just hold on to that one for another stoppage here with 12-11 left in the first period. Shots 3-3 right now here between the two squads. And I mentioned it in the pregame, but College Hockey Buzz looking for their first win of the season. 0-3 right now, and Mr. Lemon Stick Wax looking to make it 3-1 on the year. As Taylor goes the other way, he fires. Solomon with another save. And for Mr. Lemon Stick Wax, last year they won the 2024 Club Division title, beat this College Hockey Buzz team 12-8 in the finals, and Mr. Lemon Stick Wax firing on all cylinders to start the year. The only loss coming to Capper Hockey Services, the team full of high schoolers. A 5-3 loss to them back on June 8th. But College Hockey Buzz, a slow start to the year this season as they try and look for some wins, as it is collected and sent into the zone by Gaudioso. Pass across for Taylor is stopped by Solomon. Back to the point for Stevens. He fires through traffic. Bouncing puck right on the crease. Gold is able to sweep it away for a moment as Carnamola will get back on it here. Carnamola. He sends it around. Looks for Meehan. Meehan tries to get away from Stevens. Can't do so. Good stick lift there by Stevens as Meehan just came together with one of his teammates. And that was Evan Vidola, as it's kept in the zone and picked up here by Nicholas Viola. He will send it across, able to find Gaudioso. Gaudioso, another one of those University of Rhode Island skaters. A couple of them here in the Jersey Pro League, as Vasola will pick this one up here for LSW. Picked up again by Carnamola, deep in the zone, looking to play this one right into the slot, trying to find Lecomte. Just going to connect on the feed as Carnamola will get it back again. Lecomte with it. Goes behind the cage. Looked to break his way out into the slot. Had it stolen aside as O'Shaughnessy will collect it. O'Shaughnessy to Bruno. 2-on-1 forming for them. Saucer pass to O'Shaughnessy. Fires it on to Solomon, and he makes the stop. That's a good save there from Solomon, and what a saucer pass there on that play from Burke. That was a great little feed. Actually, that was Bruno, who did that. That was Bruno with that beautiful saucer pass. There's another quick pad save there by Bo Solomon. Has that 0-3 record, 7.33 GAA and a .849 save percentage. In those 3 games. Gave up 4 in game number 1 to Capper. Gave up 10 in game 2 to HGH, and then 8 in a second game against HGH as Helkowski walks in and fires on to King, who will make another good stop. Couple good stops on each side of the ice for both goaltenders. Both goaltenders returners from last season in 2024. As this one bounces here for Bruno, tries to send it forward for O'Shaughnessy. Just can't get a handle on it. Taken here by Gold. Gold into the zone, bouncing puck on him, and that'll be called a offside. Shot 7-4 right now in favor of College Hockey Buzz. As Helkowski will take this one against Richie Williams. Archianko will play this one around, but it's kept in the zone here, fed back up to the point. Beautiful little move to cut into the slot, but it's knocked away quickly. Out the other direction, Bruno with it. Bruno again into the zone. He fires and he scores! What a shot there from Bruno. Put it into the back corner. And Mr. Lemonstick Wax take a 1-0 lead. We'll take another look at it here. Bruno just walked right in on that one and ripped it into the back of the cage. In and out in a second. Kept that one low and just put it into the corner on the blocker side there of Solomon. And LSW up 1-0 here with 9:10 left to go in period number 1. Stevens will chase this one back into his own end as chasing after it goes Evan Vadola. Kushner on it now. Has Verdino with him. Kushner, he fires. Stopped by Solomon. On the rebound chance, he can't bury it. Good stuff there from Solomon again. As this one tried to play out for Glide, just too far for him. As King will send it around. Kept in the zone by Meehan. Glide looking across, trying to find Vadola. Can't connect on the feed. Stevens able to find Taylor. Taylor with it. Beautiful move to break his way in. Stopped by Solomon again. He didn't know where that puck was as it bounced off his shoulder. As Verdino will keep this along the blue line. Sends it all the way around. Solomon will come out and lay it off for Kane. Kane, bouncing puck goes up to Meehan. Taken by Kushner. Beautiful move to get to the backhand, but can get the shot off as Archianko will have to go back and chase this one. Picked off there by LeCompte. He will skate in, finds Jacoby. Jacoby with it will send it around. Carnamola there. Vastola with it in the corner. Trying to keep it away from LeCompte. LeCompte goes to St. Michael's College, an NCAA D3 school. Hails from Middletown, New Jersey, as Kushner tried to go for a windmill deke there on Kane. Can't get by. As it is played back to Archianko again. Verdino trying to go the distance now into the slot. His shot is blocked. Trying to keep it here is Taylor and Kushner as they come together with each other. As Kushner got a little bump there. This one goes back up to the point. Archianko fires, kicked aside by Solomon. Verdino sends it around. Gets stopped at the hash marks as it gets sent out by LeCompte. LeCompte trying to get going. Has Carnamola with him. LeCompte fires. On the rebound, Carnamola tucks it into the empty cage. And we are tied at 1. And we've got some chirping going on between the squads already. Kushner and LeCompte having some words with each other as we get another look at that goal from Carnamola. LeCompte, quick shot on, kept the shot low off the pads there of Jacob King, and Carnamola just collects some loose change on the back door and puts that one into the back of the net. Meehan with it has it bumped away from him as it's lifted up and out of the zone by Stevens. Along the wall, Carnamola tries to knock it away from Viola, able to do so for now. Spinning shot there from Gaudioso is knocked away as Helkowski tries to go the other direction. Helkowski, another one of those TCNJ skaters. There's a couple of them between the two squads here in this one today. As Gaudioso drives in, tries to cut into the middle, can't do it. Meehan with it. And I think LeCompte and Kushner are still having words with each other down on the benches. As this one is played across, picked away here by Sean Bruno. Now taken by Gaudioso, who walks his way in. That one stopped by Solomon again. That was actually Viola with it. As it bounces out to Glide. Glei will find Helkowski. Helkowski lays this shot back. Burke with it. He fires. That one goes up and over, deflected. As it's pitched forward here for Viola, trying to get on a breakaway. Viola all alone, lost it in his skates, and it goes into the corner. Solomon with too much intimidation, as Gaudioso will get this one back again at the hash marks. Back to the point, Vastola fires through traffic, redirected wide by O'Shaughnessy. Another chance for Viola, and he puts that one into the back of the net. A little redemption there for Nicholas Viola after whiffing on that breakaway chance. And Viola will cash that one in. The feed from O'Shaughnessy. And we'll get another look at this goal here. LSW taking back the 1-goal lead, as O'Shaughnessy did a good job to get that one to Viola, who just pots it top shelf there on Solomon, who couldn't get across in time. Off the draw, one here by College Hockey Buzz. Looking to tie this game once again. Shots are 16-7 in favor of Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. On the scoreboard here, they actually have it switched, and LSW is the home team on the board, but they're actually the away team. So go by what our scoreboard has. As for all of our scorebugs, the top team, at least for our hockey scoreboards, we're hoping to get some more sports in the fall, with potentially some new scorebugs, which would be awesome. But at least for all of our games, for all the hockey we cover here at BSB, as Verdino will keep that one away from harm's way. The top team will always be the away team, if you're ever tuning into any of our other games. As this one bouncing right in front. King stops it for a moment, but it gets knocked into the back of the cage. That's E.J. Glei, who will tie things up at 2. And Glei, his first goal of the 2025 JPL season, put that one into the back of the net. We'll get another look at this goal here from Glei. Just trying to go to work here on the back door and just tap that one in. Took a couple whacks at it and put it in past King. And we're tied yet again at 2. O'Shaughnessy on the backhand. He will find Williams. Tries to spring it back for O'Shaughnessy. Just can't get there in time, as Jacoby will try and keep this away from Anthony DeFalcon, wearing the blue numbered Richie Williams jersey. He's got the blue sleeve and blue back number. As Carnamola will collect this again, looking for more. Carnamola tries to work his way in, can't do so. Stevens will play this one up to O'Shaughnessy, who springs Williams. Williams through the legs, Deke looks to play back up to the point. It's picked by Carnamola, though, and he will keep it away for now as O'Shaughnessy takes it away. O'Shaughnessy with it, hounded in front of Verdino. That one skips wide from him. Verdino looking, O'Shaughnessy with it now. He fires, puts that one wide. Goes all the way back out of the zone to DeFalcon. And DeFalcon will just lay this one off here for Stevens. 3:05 left to go here in period number 1. Shots 18-9 in favor of Mr. Lemon Stick Wax, but it's a 2-2 game, as O'Shaughnessy will get onto this puck here at the hash marks on the near side. O'Shaughnessy spins and fires, stopped by Solomon. Got just enough of that one with the paddle as it bounces back to Verdino. Verdino has it knocked away. Lecomte with it now. Lecomte hounded by Kushner as they come together with each other. Verdino with it again. Verdino with it, trying to find Kushner. Can't get to it in time. Now Helkowski. Helkowski enters the zone. Carnamola with it again. He fires. That goes wide. Burke on it to Kushner. He sends it out, looking to get this to Bruno. Bruno has Taylor with him. Bruno with it to Taylor. He pots it home. Sean Bruno will put that into the back of the net, and Kushner and Lecomte still having words with each other. A bunch of chirping going on between the two of them. And we'll we'll take another look here at this Bruno goal. Will be his second of the year. Or actually, excuse me, that is Taylor's goal, who will put it into the back of the net for his fourth of the year. Bruno with the assist on that goal. Beautiful feed across to Taylor, who just puts it in to the empty net as Solomon couldn't get there in time. As Bruno with it again. Lays it up to Taylor a second time. Has Kushner with him. Tried to play it across to him. Couldn't get the pass through. Taylor, another opportunity. He plays this one lower to Kushner. Through the legs, put it just wide. Would have been a great goal there from Kushner, but Vastola will put this one on. Kicked aside by Solomon. Taylor with it. Weaves through two defenders into the slot. That one got blocked away by his own teammate in Bruno. Was looking for the deflection as that one rides the dasher and goes all the way back to Ty Vastola in his own end. Plays for the University of Delaware for their AAU D1 squad. Here with 1:15 left to go here in the first as Taylor tries to put it across. Knocked away out of the slot, though, by Zach Gold. As it is collected here by Vadola. Vadola tries to pitch it forward, trying to get back on side. They're able to do so, as Gley will send it in front looking for Meehan. Taylor with it again. Along the wall, shakes off one check as Kushner will drive in with some speed into the slot. He fires that one, took a ricochet bounce up and over the cage. Goes back up to the point here, kept in by Verdino. Or actually, that is the blue number 7 of the Falcon as it goes down behind the cage. Looking in front, knocked away by Jacoby here with under 30 seconds left in the frame. Trying to go the other way was Gold. Now Jacoby will wait here at the blue line as he will cycle back around here in the neutral zone with 18 seconds left. Carnamola will just send it in on the backhand. Jacoby keeps it in as the Falcon will get on it in the corner. He takes a bump, but Viola will play it away. Now with 5 seconds left here in the period, and LSW are just going to eat out the clock here in the final seconds of the frame, and that will do it for the first. So at the end of one, Mr. Lemon Stick Wax with a 3-2 lead. Shots 21-9 after period number 1 in favor of LSW as well. But we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we will have the second period of action for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carla Pascal, back here for the second period of action here between Mr. Lemon Stick Wax and College Hockey Buzz. It is a 3-2 game in favor of LSW. Here, after the first coming into the second period, shots are 21-9 in favor of LSW. They've had a lot of offensive chances. Bo Solomon seeing a lot of rubber in between the pipes already here in this one so far. And it's gotten a little testy here in this one as Burke will send this into the corner. It's been mostly S.J. Lecomte versus the entire LSW bench and Josh Kushner as Williams tries to get onto this one. Williams looking right in front, deflected in the middle, and they score. What a deflection in front by Gaudioso. And it is now a 4-2 lead What a deflection from Gaudioso. Perfectly played as he just drove right to the net front and a little backhand tap into the top shelf. That is a beautiful, beautiful deflection from him. And Mr. Lemon Stick Wax now with a 2-goal lead here in period number 2 as Williams, he will keep it here at center ice. Springs this one forward, center around. Able to get on it is Burke again. Sends it across to Gley. Gley back to Burke on the opposite side. Looking to spring it to Gold. It bounces over his stick. Will go into the hash marks here. Now at the low circle. Gold will keep it here. Plays back up to the point, but it's stolen away by Kushner as Vestola will collect it. Vestola drives in. Has to lay back here to Kushner. Comes together there with Gold. Now taken by Gaudioso again. Looking to the backdoor chance. Trying to center it in front. No one was there. Kushner just too far away as Gley gets a breakaway chance. Gley walking in all alone. He fires and scores. Put it through 5-hole on King, and it's a 1-goal game again. And we'll take another look at this goal here from Gley. As this drives right into the zone, and he just puts that one into the back of the cage. And it seems like Mr. Lemon Stick Wax might have only had 4 guys out on the ice, actually, during that goal. Going back to last year when we were 4-on-4, in the past couple years here at the JPL when we were 4-on-4, and talked about it pretty much all this season where we are officially official this year, 5-on-5, as a big stop there by Solomon, and he gets another one. Another kick save from Solomon. Bunch of great efforts here from Bo Solomon in between the pipes. Has already faced 25 shots as it's kept in the zone by LSW again. Now finally sent out by CHB. And like I was mentioning, as Halkowski will get on this down behind the goal line, we are officially official here in the JPL for 2025 as Halkowski fires, saved by King. All of the stats this season on elite prospects for this year. Hence why we ended up going to 5-on-5 this season, as that shot goes wide of the cage there from Kane. Eddie Kane plays for Wake Forest. Hails from Mahwah, New Jersey, 6'4", 225. Big boy on the back end here for CHB and for that Wake Forest University squad as Vadola will collect this one. He sends it across to Kane. Tries to find Meehan, can't connect. Now to Halkowski. Halkowski stops here at the point, plays across to Kane. Able to keep it at the hash marks. Sends it through, redirected, and stopped there by King. Was looking to try and find a deflection for Gavin Jacoby. Plays for the New Jersey Junior Titans in the NA3HL. .11:42 left to go here in the middle frame. Shots are 25-13 in favor of LSW. They've got the 1-goal lead right now, 4-3, as Gold will collect this one. Gold sends this one forward. Trying to get back on it is Halkowski as Gold will collect again. Gold with a shifty little move to get into the zone. Still with it. Tries to split the defense. Goes to the backhand, but couldn't finish. Would have been a highlight reel goal there from Gold if he'd been able to get the shot off. As DeFalcon will go the other way. Sends for Taylor. Taylor looking back for DeFalcon. DeFalcon, sharp angle shot stopped there by Solomon. That one hit off the side of his helmet. DeFalcon tried to go Jack Hughes-esque. As Lecomte works his way by Williams. Sharp angle shot in onto King. And he will hold on to that one with the shoulder. Down to 10:50 left to go here in period number 2. And for LSW this year, averaging 5.33 goals per game, almost at that mark so far. And averaging 3.66 against, have already given up 3, so just about at that mark as well. And then on the other side of things, College Hockey Buzz scoring 14 goals so far this year, averaging 4.66, so just a little bit behind that right now. And their goals against average, 7.33, so trying to improve that here in this one, as another save there for Jacob King. Giving up 4 in this one so far, still got 10-17 left in the second, and a whole nother bunch of minutes left to go in the third. Carnamola will spin and fire. That one goes wide of everybody, as Burke will keep it in the zone. Stevens, he stops on a dime. Nearly had it taken away, though, by Burke, as it is played up and out to Williams. Williams, he fires. That's deflected by Gold and will go up into the netting. And I didn't mention it in the first period, but congratulations to the Florida Panthers on their back-to-back Stanley Cup win yesterday. 4 goals for Sam Reinhart in that game yesterday. We were tuning into it as much as we could as we were here as Lecomte to the backhand, he puts it wide. King got just enough of it. And King trying to get a whistle here. And it looks like maybe his pad may have came off a little bit, or his skate. We'll have to try and take a look. Looks like his skate blade popped out. Indeed it did. So he'll have to put that one back in. Those pop-out skate blades seen time and time again this past season in 24-25 for all around the hockey sphere across the world. Those pop-in skate blades do not like to stay in. They always have trouble popping in and out after extended use. And he'll get some help here from Gaudioso to try and put this one back in. But like I said, we've seen it kind of all across the hockey realm to try and put it back in the certain place to get it popped back in. And it seems like we might be good to go in a minute or so as they try and get it to pop back into place. Still going to be doing some repairs here. So, like I was saying before that happened, Florida Panthers winning yesterday the Stanley Cup. Back-to-back wins for the Panthers. We were here calling the Pro Division game yesterday. A big win for 43 Oak in yesterday's Pro Division outing. Up against the Team Goose Foundation. And like I said, 4 goals for Sam Reinhart. Couldn't have been a better night for the Panthers and for him. A historic night. And Sam Bennett getting the Conn Smythe. Could make upwards of $12 million this summer after winning the Conn Smythe Trophy. Originally, the report's somewhere around 10-ish, but add that $2 million Conn Smythe tax onto it, could probably get upwards of 12. As King still doing some repairs down there, trying to get that blade back into the skate. As we're in a bit of a holding pattern here. 10:22 p.m. local time here from the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House here in Newark, New Jersey. As over on the other side, Bo Solomon just getting some stretches in, trying to stay warm. As we try and get this skate blade repaired here for Jacob King. And like I had mentioned, these skate blades are a piece of work, to say the least. They do not like to stay in skates, especially after extended, intense use. At least for myself and a bunch of our other broadcasters here at BSB, for other games that we call. We have seen it a bunch for junior games that we may cover outside of stuff here at Breakout Sports Broadcasting, and even for stuff here at BSB. As we get a good look here at EJ Glye, as King tries to put the blade back in, and it looks like we are good for now. Needed to give it one good hard tap. And it is back in the slot. He will skate around, make sure it's good to go as he is shaking off his hand a little bit there. I wonder if maybe when he picked it up initially, it might have maybe cut him a little bit, but he seems all right. Blade seems, knock on wood, okay for now. And we will get going once again here after a couple minute stoppage. 9:39 left to go here in the second. Shots 26-17, a 4-3 game in favor of Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. If you're just tuning in, thank you for doing so. My name is Carlo Pascal. Jersey Pro League live here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, here on YouTube. As Gold will keep this in the zone. Beautiful toe drag move. Tries to put it towards the cage. Paddled away there by King. Lofted up and out. Kushner trying to take it from Burke. Able to do so. Kushner couldn't get it away from Burke that time, though. Burke into the zone. Has Glye on the other side. Saucer pass to him. Just couldn't corral the feed as it bounces back up to Kushner. Kushner the other way. Has Viola with him. Lays it across Vistola. He fires. That one goes high and wide. Marcianko will put this one lower. Gold with it again. 2-on-0 forming here as Carnamola will collect it. Back to Glye. Back to Carnamola. Just wasn't ready for the pass. Thought Glye was just going to shoot that one. As Kushner will drive the other way. Stopped by Solomon. That was a beautiful chance for CHB. Just a little bit of a miscommunication as Gold gets the saucer pass to the backhand. He's stopped by King. I guess that blade is good as new as he will make that beautiful save there off that saucer pass feed. And going back to that play, like I said, between Glye and Carnamola, just a little bit of miscommunication between the two of them. Was a clear 2-on-0. No one was even trying to get back there for Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. As Bruno will try and send this one out. Bounces up here to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy dropped down to one knee to keep it at center ice as Bruno fires right into the breadbasket of Solomon. And he will hold on here with 8:06 left in period 2. Shots 28-19. It's been a good one so far. O'Shaughnessy versus Jacoby in the face-off dot as Helkowski will get this out in the neutral zone. He'll send it in on the rush. Helkowski back up to the point. Vadola will send it lower. Helkowski there bouncing puck here. Jacoby will send it lower to Meehan. Meehan bouncing puck. Finds its way onto the back of the net. A whole bunch of players trying to dig it out. Meehan is there again. Looking to try and fire this into the slot. It's knocked away by DeFalcon. Bruno can't get it out of the zone. Jacoby with it. Helkowski tried to keep it as Verdino will collect now in the neutral zone. Sends to Bruno. Has O'Shaughnessy crashing to the net front. Has to spin around and look for a pass back to Bruno. Can't connect as Meehan gets it here and out. 3-on-1 here for CHB. Meehan, Vadola, and Helkowski as a beautiful diving play there by DeFalcon breaks it up. That was a beautiful play as Helkowski across to Meehan. Tries to fire. Fired on there by Kane, and he scores. Eddie Kane will put that one home on King, and we are tied. Brand new ball game as it is 4-4. And this initial play here, good work by Helkowski to fake that pass over to Meehan, and the block shot there from Meehan just bounces right to Eddie Kane, who was the third man in on Marks, and just puts it in blocker's side on King, and ties this game up here with 6:55 left to go in the second. Shots creeping closer and closer, 28-20 now. CHB have had a lot of pressure here in this second period as It is collected here by Gold. Lecomte. He has it along the wall. Nearly had it taken by Taylor, but he pokes it forward. Now Taylor just puts it back into his own end as he looks for Viola. It gets by him, and this will go down for an icing here on LSW. Faceoff will come back into the LSW end, here to the right of King, as Lecomte will get it off the draw. Lecomte down behind the goal line. Archianco will take it away from him, but it goes back up to Burke at the point. He will spin it back into the zone, into the high circle. It bounces out to Taylor. Picked back up here by CHB. Pass up off the wall is deflected by Vastola, so no icing. We continue on as back to collect goes Nicholas Viola. Plays for the University of Delaware as well for their AAU D1 squad as Taylor goes the other way. Taylor with it. He is stopped there by Solomon. Big time save again as Carnamola the other way. Through the legs, Deke. Carnamola power move in onto King. He makes the save. Back up to the point for Burke. Has it taken by Viola. One-on-one rush against Lecomte. He fires, stopped by Solomon again. Another chance. That one bounces right off the top of the cage. It's cleared right off the goal line. That one took a funny hop as it bounced right up into the bench there of LSW. Might have hit one of the photographers down there. Looks all right. No harm, no foul. Face-off won by LSW as they enter the zone, but quickly stolen away by CHB and Meehan. Picked back up by Gaudioso now for LSW. Gaudioso looks for Kushner to the backhand. He put that one wide. Got it back to his forehand for the shot and just put it wide of the cage as Stevens can't keep that in the zone. King way out of his net to play that one away. We'll go all the way back to Vadola here in the CHB end, as Bruno will collect this in the zone. Bouncing puck goes back to the blue line and out as Stevens will corral it. Stevens, he sends in. Vadola plays it across, able to find Kane. Kane with the game-tying goal right now to make it a 4-4 game, as Vadola has Helkowski with him. Helkowski with it back to Vadola. Across sliding is King, and he will make the stop. Good stop there from King yet again, as he makes a good save there. Face-off goes careening into the corner, picked up now by Kushner. Kushner works his way in. Tries to get around Kane, fed it right in front, but Solomon able to make the stop, and that puck, I think, was still loose. But either way, the refs blow the whistle. Here with 3:54 left in period number 2. Face-off won by CHB as Jacoby will try and get this out of the zone, can't do so. Now able to do it as he will spring this one forward with Glye. Glye across Jacoby, that pass just too far from him. As it bounces to the corner, Glye on it again, looking for some options, has to cycle it around trying to find Gold. Gold along the wall, he's able to keep it. Looking for an option in front, has to keep it here on the backhand. Backhand pass across, trying to find Glye. We'll put it lower. Helkowski is there, as well as Jacoby, but it bounces to Kushner. Kushner sends this one up and out of the zone. Picked up here by Gold. Now back to Jacoby. He will send in, but it's taken by Gaudioso. As he will get this puck forward up to Kushner. Kushner looking for somebody on the back door. No one was home as Helkowski is able to get it up and out. Has Lecomte with him. Can't do much of anything with it as O'Shaughnessy has that one bounce off his skates. As it's collected here by Jacoby. Goes back to Verdino. Verdino plays for Purdue University Northwest, ACHA D2, as Gold will fire, but it's snatched up by the glove of King. Shots 33 to 22, 2:25 left to go in the middle frame. As this one bounces back up to Burke, he will keep it in the zone. Carnamola with it along the wall. Has to play lower to Lecomte. Lecomte can't keep it that time. Viola will send it forward to O'Shaughnessy. Tries to go to work here on Gold as it bounces into the corner. Looking in front, no one was home. Viola will knock it down as it's paddled away there by Solomon. Now Carnamola on it again. The Ramapo Roadrunner can't do much of anything with it as Viola has a breakaway chance. Viola with it to the backhand. A huge stop by Solomon. What a save by Bo Solomon. There on Viola one-on-one as Gold goes the other direction. Gold with it. Lays back to Carnamola trying to find the back door for Lecomte. We'll get it here at the hash marks. Finds Burke. Plays it across back to the point for Carnamola. Shot through traffic. King able to make the save. And will dive on top of it for the cover. If we can, let's take another look at that Bo Solomon stop. What a save there by Solomon. This pass just kind of got knocked into the zone here. For Viola all alone. Walked right in, and Solomon with a beautiful save in transition. Here with 1:10 left to go in the second period. DeFalcon tries to drive around as O'Shaughnessy will go shoulder into the boards. And they're going to say that puck went out of play, but I think O'Shaughnessy might have actually kept that one in. But either way, I think this faceoff is actually going to come out of the zone. Indeed it will. So with under a minute left to go, here in the second period, Kane will get onto this off the faceoff, has Taylor hanging all over him as he goes across to Vadola. Vadola playing for Sacred Heart for their AAU team as that one hops up into the bench yet again. Faceoff will come back into the college hockey buzz zone. To the left there of Solomon. Vadola with it again. Up off the glass, but not out of the zone just yet. Williams keeps it in for now. Now Taylor with it as Williams actually got the stick of a CHB player caught in his shoulder. Tossed it right back to him, though, as Taylor will keep it in the zone. Sent around, trying to get on it. There was Burke as Williams goes into the wall. Williams with it again with 15 seconds left to go in the frame. Lays it back here for Bruno. Bruno fires. That one's blocked away. DeFalcon with it. Has it stolen aside. DeFalcon was looking for a call as it's played across to Carnamola. But that will do it for the frame. And the end of the second period. We are tied 4-4 after 2 here between Mr. Lemon Stick Wax and College Hockey Buzz. Shots are 32-23. But we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the third period of action for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal, back here for period number 3 for this late night matchup here in the JPL Club Division. Mr. Lemon Stick Wax taking on College Hockey Buzz, a 4-4 tied game. Here in the third is not tied anymore as Gold will rip one into the back of the net past King. And College Hockey Buzz have their first lead of the game. What a rip. There from Zach Gold. Just took this one to the house. Walked right in and ripped this one from the inside circle. Put it over the glove of King and into the back of the net. And CHB have their first lead of the night, as they've been playing from behind almost the whole game. Very Edmonton Oilers-esque, but they have the lead now as Williams will try and get a shot off. Gold will take it away again as Williams now gets it back away from him. Williams with it, looking for an option. Pass into the slot is knocked out of the zone by Helkowski. And will this have enough juice to go for an icing? Yes, it will. So icing here on College Hockey Buzz. Shots 37-23. As we get a good look here at Zach Gold as he takes a seat on the bench. The Glen Ridge, New Jersey native for the University of Rhode Island. 6'1", 214 as Bruno fires that one wide of the cage. And speaking of Glen Ridge, us here at BSB broadcasted the Glen Ridge High School girls lacrosse team, a bunch of their games this spring for some of our first real spring action. As this one bounces right into the slot and goes wide. We were partnered up with Pegasus Sports Video for that one. Big shout out over to Pegasus. Great group over there. Fantastic company as Meehan with a beautiful move. Tried the center looking for Helkowski, couldn't go. Kane with it across. Able to find Carnamola. Already has one here in this one today. Looking for more here in this late night JPL action. We'll be back yet again tomorrow to close out week 3 for night number 4 of the week. It'll be the Pro Division tomorrow, as Top Line Hockey takes on X-Hockey Products at 8:45 instead of 9:45 for once this week, as that one is stopped there by Solomon. That shot was from Taylor. A good chance there from him. Taylor from Wayne, New Jersey, plays for Marist College. And off the faceoff, this will bounce back up to Stevens at the point. Saved by Solomon again. Stevens, another one of those Marist Red Fox skaters, as Archianko will keep this here in the zone. Bouncing puck finds its way up to CHB as they try and drive in. Knocked away by O'Shaughnessy, though, as he will get this deep in the zone. Vadola sends it up off the wall. Kane with it now. Springs it forward. Carnamola with it. Carnamola breakaway chance. In onto King. Couldn't get the shot off. King knocked the net off the moorings as Carnamola hits the deck hard. He went falling backwards as O'Shaughnessy tried to get onto that one. Still with it down in the corner. Back up to Carnamola with snow still falling off his back. Looking to play across to Burke with it. He fires on the rebound. Carnamola, almost the exact same style goal as his first one, puts it into the back of the net. And he's feeling that one as he will go to the bench. And a 2-on-1 here, partial, as another shot off the far side pad. They're off of King from Burke. And Carnamola will just put it into the back of the net, collecting some loose change for the second time tonight off the rebound. The former captain of Team Breakout Sports Broadcasting from last year in 2024. Another one of our partners here at BSB, the Ramapo Roadrunners at Ramapo College. Up in Wayne. Always a great time up there in Ramapo. As Vastola will have this one for a moment. Now looking in front for LeCompte as he whiffed on the shot. O'Shaughnessy on this one now. O'Shaughnessy with it. Deep in the zone, looking to center. Nobody there for Mr. Lemon Stick Wax as LeCompte will take the puck up the ice. LeCompte has it bounce into the corner, looking to send it back up to the point. Kept in there by Gold, as now it's sent out for Kushner. Kushner trying to go to work. Has Verdino on the opposite side, finds him on the saucer pass. It's knocked away by Solomon. Little toe pick play there by Solomon to knock it away with the blade and paddle as Gold the other way now. Gold with it. Into the slot, lays off to Glye. Looking to go back to Gold on the other side. In front to Glye, and they score! Tic-tac-toe play from College Hockey Buzz, and they have a 2-goal lead. Excellent passing there between Glye and Gold to finish that one off. Gold has been fantastic tonight as we get another look at it. Gold laid it off for Glye, plays back to Gold, and gets it right back to him. Beautiful passing sequence there from College Hockey Buzz as LeCompte with another one. Glye looking for the hat trick. LeCompte fires, is stopped there by King. Glye already has 2 today as LeCompte will keep it. Looking down for Glye to the backhand. Tries to go through the legs there on King, but he stops him. What a chance for Glye. Shots are 40-25. In favor of Mr. Lemon Stick Wax, but Jacob King not having a great night in between the pipes. A lot of the chances have been grade A opportunities for College Hockey Buzz when they have converted. As Kushner goes the other way. Actually, that's Williams, excuse me, as he puts it wide. Stevens trying to get this back at the point. Has it bounced by him as Glye with a good shift here. Stevens will collect. Stevens trying to weave his way through. Glye knocks it away, goes back here to Burke. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Nicholas Viola will try and drive and can't do it. Now Meehan the other way. Meehan splits the defense, walking into the backhand. He's stopped by King. What a pad save. King with a big-time stop. As Verdino tried to play it out, couldn't do so. Bounces back here to the Falcon as Stevens sends it out. Able to find Williams. Williams waiting for some help. He will up to fire, though. Goes up and over. Still in the zone. Vadola trying to go to work. Actually, that was Verdino trying to go to work there. And now it's pinned in the corner. Under 9 minutes to go here in the third. College Hockey Buzz looking for their first win of the season. Halkowski with it. Across the other side. Able to find the pass through to Jacoby. I think LeCompte wanted that one back, though, on that feed. As Viola sends across to Taylor. Taylor working his way in. Fires it onto Solomon. Makes the pad save. Sprung out the other way. Bouncing puck. Taylor has that one knocked away by Jacoby. He will enter the zone. Looking to go to work on Vastola. Lays back to Halkowski. Now back up to Gold at the point. Having a great outing here in this one as Halkowski will get this back to Jacoby. Jacoby with it. Quick shot fired there from Burke is stopped by King. As Carnamola, he's looking for the hat trick as well. As Jacoby will keep it in the zone. Good stick work from him. Sent all the way around to Burke. Knocked away by Bruno, though, as it's taken by O'Shaughnessy. He finds Taylor. Taylor working in. Stopped by Solomon. Good stop there by him. Plays for Temple. The ACHA D1 as It is collected and sent up by Helkowski again. Not enough juice to get down for the icing. As Vastola will collect here. 7:18 left to go in the third. Gold with it again. He enters the zone. Gold hounded by O'Shaughnessy as Carnamola looks in front. Sharp angle chance. Helkowski stopped on the rebound. Burke with it. He fires right into the glove, though, of Jacob King. Face-off one here by Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. Stevens will collect this one. Stevens working his way and lays off to Kushner. He fires and rings it off the iron and in. What a shot there from Josh Kushner. And he cuts it down to a 2-goal lead. Makes it 7-5 with 6:47 left to go, and a wicked wrister there from Kushner. Puts it home. Off the face-off, this is collected here by Stevens for LSW. Verdino with it, springs for Kushner again. Kushner has Gaudioso on the back door, back to Verdino, stopped by Solomon. Another save by Solomon again, tries to poke it away with the paddle. My goodness, Bo Solomon. 2 excellent saves there on LSW. What an effort there from Solomon. 2 spectacular stops. As getting whacked on the play was DeFalcon. No call, we continue. Got whacked right in the ankle. As it's played up to Verdino. Has Kushner on the other side of the backhand. Kushner couldn't get a handle on the puck. LSW's attack coming in waves now as Gaudioso to the backhand. Looking to feed it across, no one was there. Kushner on it again. In front to Stevens, tricky redirection by Kushner is stopped. Wraparound chance, another one stopped by Solomon as Kushner with a heck of a shift right now. On it once again. Plays it across, looking to go back to him. Trying to play the pass to Stevens, can't find him though. As it is lifted up and out by Gold. Carnamola trying to get on the puck here. He fires it onto King, who will make the save and hold on with 5:27 left to go in this third period. And what a game it's been so far. Mr. Lemon Stick Wax had a commanding 4-2 lead. And then after that, it has been all college hockey buzz. As Williams will walk his way in. To the backhand, Williams with it, puts it up and over. Solomon might have got a piece of that one with the paddle. As Lecomte. As this one bounced back to Meehan. Now Jacoby 2-on-1 with Lecomte. Jacoby with it to Lecomte, and he puts it in on the back door. And makes it 8-5, 3-goal lead restored again. College hockey buzz having their way here in the third, and it looks like the skate blade may have come off of Jacob King's skate yet again. Indeed it has, as we'll try and get another set of repairs down there. As he'll try and stomp it back into place. And now Vastola will have to go and help him correct it into the right spot. But either way, a 3-0 lead here for College Hockey Buzz. We're down 4-2 and have scored 6 to take an 8-5 lead. As we get a good look here at King trying to stomp that skate blade back in for a second time. 10:54 Eastern Time here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House here in Newark, New Jersey. here on Wednesday, June 18th. Here at the home of the New Jersey Devils, the Garden State's only professional sports team. Maybe the only professional sports team, but not the only ones that play here. Obviously, you've got the New York Giants and Jets, the New York Red Bulls, all New York teams. But even though they play in New Jersey. As we just try and fill the time here as King tries to repair this skate blade yet again. King still doing some repairs as he tries to stomp it back into place, and seems like it may have gone back in or not. He still tries to get it back to go in. As we're in a holding pattern here. And it looks like it just popped right back out. I wonder if that blade may be cracked, because sometimes when they have some fractures and stress fractures and cracks in it, they do not like to stay in. And like I said the last time this happens, we've seen it time and time again throughout the 24-25 season all across the hockey realm, where these pop-out skate blades just do not like to stay in the skates. And we've got 5 minutes exactly left on the clock here, so once we finally get this skate blade repaired, we'll be up and running for the final 5. Here between LSW and College Hockey Buzz. And it seems like it's gone back in. So we'll knock on wood for a second time to make sure that it doesn't come out again. Unfortunately, up in the broadcast box here, there is no actual wood to knock on, so we're just going to knock on our table, on our plastic table up here. But it seems like King is ready to go yet again. Shots 43-27 in favor of LSW, but College Hockey Buzz with a spectacular effort here in this third period as Meehan looks for another one. That one went wide. Bastola gets pickpocketed. Jacoby will send this one around. Trying to get on it. Here is Lecomte. Lecomte has it knocked away. Viola sends it around. Able to find Taylor. Springs it back to Viola. Viola working his way into the zone. Lost it in his skates. Gets it back here to Williams. He puts that one wide. Bounces all the way back out to center ice as Meehan. He will work his way in. Bouncing. Puck goes back up to the point. Kept in by Vadola as he does a good job to do so. On to King. That one stopped again. 4:08 left to go here in the third. And it was 5 straight goals dating back to 13:22 of the second period from College Hockey Buzz that started this comeback. It was a 4-2 lead for LSW. And then College Hockey Buzz with 5 straight. 2 at the end of the second, and then 4 goals here in the third to give them their 8-5 lead right now. As they look for another one. That one goes just wide on the chance on the backhand. Kept in the zone. Williams trying to keep it away from Stevens. Somebody lost their stick that looks like Helkowski as Stevens plays this across. Williams enters. Cuts around one defender. He fires. That went wide. Verdino with it again. Puck here for Gold. Gets it forward, but not out of the zone as Taylor keeps it in. Knocked aside there by Burke as it's gloved down by CHB. as they play it back out to center ice. DeFalcon will try and drive in. Verdino with it now at the point. Across, bouncing puck for Williams, looking to go to O'Shaughnessy, just can't get it to him as it's taken out the other way by Gold. Gold with it, spinning pass, looking to try and find Helkowski or Carnamola. Carnamola on hat trick watch as Taylor fires that one into Solomon. On the rebound, he tries to jump on top of it, just couldn't do so as Carnamola collects. Carnamola into the zone, lays off to Gold. Had it knocked aside, though, by the 9 of Stevens as it goes back up to the point. High circle, that one went wide. Clock counting down here to 2:08 left to go in this third period as O'Shaughnessy to the backhand, looking to power move, lays it onto the back door, stopped by Solomon again. Solomon got that one and a little bit of the post on that shot as that one will hop up into the netting with 1:46 left in the third. And I was mentioning before how Gley was on hat trick watch. He actually already has one here in this one. Scored the second goal for College Hockey Buzz. Scored goal number 3 as Jacoby will go the other way. We'll get back to Gley in a second. Jacoby still with it down low. Gley out on the ice right now, actually. As I mentioned, his 2 goals. And then his third one was goal number 7 off that beautiful play with Zach Gold. As King will hold on to this. And Gold, looking at his points tonight, he has been excellent. Has 3 assists and a goal for a 4-point outing. As the other way, Bruno trying to get on this. Bruno with it. He fires, stopped by Solomon with the leather. That's a big save by Solomon with the glove. 1:12 left to go here in the game. Shots 45-29. Face-off one back here by Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. Able to keep it deep in the zone. Bouncing puck now up to Jacoby. Jacoby with it. He hits the deck, still able to make the play. Was looking for somebody in the slot. As it goes back out to Kushner. Kushner, he enters. Lays this one back, looking for O'Shaughnessy. Too far for him, as Meehan will try and get on a breakaway chance. It bounced off his skate. Gley just put it into his feet. As we're down to 40 seconds left. Stevens will just ring this one around, and unless magic happens for LSW, College Hockey Buzz will collect their first win of the year as O'Shaughnessy tries to play into the middle. Knocked aside by Jacoby. 17 seconds left to go. Down to Kushner. Has Bruno on the far side. Tried to get it to him. Was knocked aside again. That time by Vadola. Looking in front. O'Shaughnessy fires on the rebound. Chance. Somehow Solomon got the paddle down and made the save with 2 seconds left. And that will do it for the game. College Hockey Buzz collect win number 1 of the year. Not winless anymore, collect their first victory of the 2025 JPL season, defeating Mr. Lemon Stick Wax in a big way, 8-5 with a big come-from-behind victory that started in the middle of the second. And what a victory it was for College Hockey Buzz, but that'll wrap things up for us here in this one today. 8-5 the final. College Hockey Buzz with the victory over Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. But we'll be back tomorrow to round out week number 3 of the year here in the JPL. It'll be the Pro Division tomorrow as Top Line Hockey takes on X-Hockey Products at 8:45 p.m. start time. Trey Wright will be on the call for that one. But either way, we're going to step aside, try and go get some sleep before tomorrow. But that'll do it for us here for this one today. My name is Carlo Pascal. Have a good night, everybody. We will see you tomorrow evening.